Welcome to the Empire's Rampaned, and welcome back to my Free City of Frankfurt campaign, where we're going to continue that from last time, where at this point, we are now a massive power in Central Europe. At this point in time, I believe I can technically actually form Germany as soon as I get Bavaria back under my control. Otherwise, I think I'm going to have a couple rebellions that we're going to have to crush. Yeah, we've like four queued up here. And so, essentially what we're going to be doing today is I need to, first and foremost, have it so we're going to try and deal with them. Let me select my units. There we go. But basically, what we're going to be trying to do today is I have a Casus Belli ready against Bavaria. I'll be trying to... sorry, not Bavaria. Bohemia. We'll be trying to deal with them, probably, and continue just at the moment right now. Also, let me just have it so we can just do this immediately, so it's a lot easier. It's like, oh, hey, all of you, focus, siege, Bavaria. Just, like, all of this. Just so I don't even have to manage you guys as much, because honestly I'm probably going to get to the point, like, we're so powerful, I'm debating what I want to do. Do we want to have, like, what do we want to conquer? And so essentially I'm almost debating, do I just conquer fucking Europe? Because we are so powerful at this point. I'm gonna be able to form Germany today for sure, and if I can just keep making armies like this, I can just do this where it's like, oh, hey, I focus siege, tell them all to just start branching out and conquering everything that is in my path. And I could probably just, like, basically try and go for the different hegemonies. So, like, I already have the cultural one. Diplomatic. So, great powers by size of diplomatic reputation. So, I actually almost have that. Where question is how do I get my, because prestige, nobles, diplomatic endeavors, rose ability. So I already have almost like max prestige. So if we dropped down Bohemia's prestige, I'd probably take the diplomatic one. The military one, I just need to build more troops. There's the economic one, which at the moment I make, yeah. So I'm at about halfway there, and then, naval hegemony was the other one I was thinking of. I have literally no ships, but as I start expanding more, I will need to build more of a navy, especially if I decide to try and maybe, if we go with the idea of just conquering Europe, trying to go for the hegemonies. I need to invade Scandinavia at some point. I definitely would focus a lot around over here first and foremost. So maybe that's the goal we go with now. As I know at this point in time, I have a disgusting military, and my economy is just going to keep getting better. I'm actually going to think, like, right now, we're a large enough... I'm going to let it kind of keep doing the auto building for me, because I think once we get to a large enough size, I don't know if there's necessarily much of a benefit for me to specifically focus on that, because there's so many buildings, and I have to keep demolishing, rebuilding to, like, get the most out of my kingdom. So I might just do that, because then we can kind of see how well that develops my economy. I'm hoping it does well, trying the whole, hey, letting it manage construction for me, because I'm curious, because I know for trade, I'm pretty okay with it doing that. Because trading in markets, having that be automated, I do think is a better idea. But I'm curious to see how it will do with my economy here. As we can kind of see, like, I developed a shit ton of railroads. That's, like, one thing that I kind of specifically do. And then it's, like, trying to build up more, like, masons and villages around all over the place. I will double check to make sure that it's, like, doing, like, minting offices. Because, like, there are some buildings that I don't know if it's going to be doing them, and I think I should be doing them. Those do... because it gives you more control, but also it uses up more gold and silver. So maybe we don't do that. I do know, there was... yeah, local gold output. I want more of these, because it increases our gold output. So I know I'm going to, like, beeline more of these specifically. I just need to have more gold producing facilities, or silver, because I know I'm low and are actually having inefficient minting right now because of that. And I know Bohemia, at least, has a lot of that. Also, do you guys just want to give up now? Yeah, annex revolter. Get the fuck back in my kingdom. Because my armies at this point in time are now kind of just crazy. So there we go. So I've got you guys back under control. Try and get all my armies back inside. Because essentially what we're doing is... this guy, I don't care. You're a singular unit. But no, bring all my guys back. I'm going to try and retrofit and make sure that all the units have similar army sizes. I've got 6 armies right now. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to have a couple rebellions right now. Where are these guys? These guys are right here. So it's literally just grab my army, focus siege, hi Swabia. These rebels can't do shit to me. They really can't. So yeah, you guys do that. Food. I know we need to still try and get it so we can annex people that are a little disloyal, but I can't really do much about that for now until I'm not at war for more than 5 goddamn minutes. So I will try and have it so... so we need to kind of focus on that. And then I'm trying to have it so, yeah, you guys are taking over command of the construction stuff. And we'll see how well that does. Because, no, I'm making so much money right now. It's insane how much money I'm making. It's one of the reasons why I think, like, why not just go for all the hegemonies? Like, straight up, I want them all. Economic, I think, is going to be the hardest one. So, because we're, like, halfway there. Militarily, we are not that far behind. Whatsoever. Because I know for today, we're definitely going to be attacking Bohemia. How many years do I have for that one? So I have 2 years. 1837 is when that Casus Belli will go away. I technically should be able to declare war on you guys right now if I wanted to, without issue. Papal States want to join on in. How much of that is regulars? 558 regulars. Okay. I could go for other people first, but also I just know... Like, my economy's good enough that I think, like, once we have these rebellions go away, I want to build my militaries up more. Because I've got 6 armies right now. We could probably get a 7th with how much money we make. Okay, we gotta keep integrating my territory. That's the biggest thing right now, is we need to keep trying to integrate all the land that we took, because we took so goddamn much. So keep focusing on things that are already close to being integrated. Yeah, because I think essentially... that's a prisoner army. You can just be ransomed to try and reduce antagonism. Doesn't really matter much at this point, but there you go. We'll try it. Because I will just try and double check and just need to build these armies up in ways that I can have them be more uniform. Because I know they're kind of all over the place. Sure, I'll help out the Papal States. It's in an area that doesn't really matter too much, so I'll say yeah. I am at least very curious, though. So the next campaign we're going to be doing, I'm going to be in Mesoamerica. That's going to be really exciting to see how that's going to go. We're going to be as the county of Teotitlan. So we're basically going to be the Aztecs, and I know in that campaign, I'm glad they're going to try and have it so we do an invasion of Europe. It'll be hilarious if we can survive against the colonizers and then go on the offense and invade Europe. So that's still primarily areas that we conquered. There we go. So that should now go through, so we can annex the Revolter. Because we'll keep doing that, and then I think I still have, like, 3 more that I have to deal with. Come on, start the next rebellion. We have a lot of rebellions to crush for our new Grand Empire. And then once those are out of the way, we'll start trying to, I would say, develop my armies and see... I need to have it so I have more troops than Bohemia. Like, I should be able to win that war, but they're pretty comparable in terms of military troops. Because they have, yeah, about 500,000 for their regiments. I've got a pretty similar amount. Because I've got... Yeah, I've almost got, yeah, a similar amount. So, like, if we can just get a little bit more, I think we'll be okay. Also, they're not actually having another rebellion? My god. Is it because I have this war? It's probably what it is. So we'll go back up to... Trying to find my capital now that we're such a large fucking kingdom is hard. Where's Frankfurt? Because I want to go back to Frankfurt. There it is. Yeah, because let's have all my guys. Let's go back there for right now. Losing my guys, sadly. Yeah, let's go back to Frankfurt. We can try and see, trying to develop my armies here. I'll try and have it so we can retrofit them a little bit, get a couple more. Make sure you guys are at least all even. So we'll have to go through that for right now, and then we actually now got this one. And again, we want to still keep having it, so we go with someone that has really good diplomacy. Yeah, 98. Yeah, we go with you. Because that's the best thing for us to go with right now, because I want to have that high diplomatic reputation. So go with that, and then I need you to be somebody new. Let's go with someone younger. Also, you guys have all really good stats right now, which I love. That's the best marriage, we'll go with it. Also, I will ransom packed over, but technically we're just going to kind of split you guys up. Split you guys up so then it's easier for me to look and see what you guys are kind of like and how you guys are laid out on how many units you have of each. So just keep spreading you guys out. Then we'll try and have it so I'll make it so you all have similar numbers. Nah, technically I could just have it so we go with the fact of merging you all together and then splitting you up. But I'm okay like grabbing more troops because we have so many troops at the moment. So go with that. And then 14th Army. And then, okay, so that's all of you guys. So that we have it so right now. This army here. Why is it being so weird with me selecting armies right now? Weird. Okay, so we have 16, 12, 18, and 12. So you probably just need 2 more infantry units. So I'll grab you 2 more grenadiers. Get you to 18. I think that's what we're going to be going with, is we're going to try and go with 18, 12, 18, 12. So we'll go with that as a way to... Also, I think it still has this, like, I'm also still selecting them? Is that why it's glitched? Maybe. Let's see. You guys have 14, 12, 15, 12. Okay, so you need 4 grenadiers and 3 cannons. So essentially, I'll go through with these and try and have it so I upgrade the armies, and then after that we'll see how we're doing economically, and I might just make another force. Yeah, it's insane at the moment. I just got another parliament, and I got more taxes. I make 8K a month right now, which is insane. I love it. But no, slowly but surely, I'm going through and building up my armies. At this point in time right now, I've actually been seeing how some guys have it so they had a bit extra, so I already split them off into being like another army. But basically, we're going to have a bunch of armies of like 96,000 at a time. And also you... Yeah, you're still getting cannons there. Because waiting on you to get cannons for that army. This guy here... Yeah, you need some more infantry. Yeah, you just need just infantry. So now slowly we're getting this to be built up together. I'm going to have a far stronger military, I feel like, than Bohemia after this. Let's see, you... 2 grenadiers... It's just insane the amount of money I make when I increase my taxes. I love it. Let's get that. You're good there. You need 2 pieces of artillery there. And then you should be good. Oh, you have a lot of logistics corps. Okay, then we do not need that. Let's see, we want to leave behind like 12 of them. There we go. I'll take those 10. Oh, did they not? Yeah, I'm just realizing now some of my units are being bugged a little bit. Like, that's why it's not letting me select them. I might have too many troops. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to be making a 7th army for sure. Like, you guys are the start of one. So you almost have all your stuff. So yeah, you are now all your stuff, and then it's just this army left, which needs 4 more units of grenadiers. You need that. You've got more than enough caps, so I'll have to actually take one of those guys away. You need 3 things of artillery. And then you have plenty there, so yeah, it's just the extra cav. So just grab 1 cav unit. And then we start making another army. So you go over here, so we'll at least have 7 armies, and I can definitely afford that. So this one here. You now need, it's going to be just 1 of, so I can do this once, because I have, this is my like template to build all 4 unit types. So that'll give us all of the units we need for this, and then I'll need 9 more cav units. 9. Need 9 of those. And then we'll have 1 of this and 1 of this, so we'll need 17 of each of those. God, my military is going to be insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then need to do that again for the flying batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. That's fine. 16, 17. Alrighty. That's almost all my money that I had saved up. But there we go. I will now have another army. So I now am going to have 9 armies of about 93,000 each. So I don't know why it's like having you guys be selected like this. Yeah, it's weird. It looks like it has like it's an auto-selected thing here. I think it's the fact that like these prisoners are bugged. I'm gonna go through these units. I'm gonna see if I can try and figure out a way to detach them and fix that. Because this war here with these guys is about to finish. I want to see if I can start this war with Bohemia. Which you probably could right now, but let me just try and figure out this stuff first. There we go. The war with the Papal Staff stuff is now over, and I'm hopefully going to now be able to start this war up with Bohemia. I'm also making sure, though, I do have it so we're doing a lot more of the auto construction, but I'm still going to have it so I'm going to manually do some stuff as well. So, like, I want to get more conscription centers here to kind of max out my military as much as possible, because I'm now basically barely making 2,000 a month now. But I think now I should jump in and start fighting Bohemia before anything else happens. I have a stronger military now. They've got quite a bit. Potential levies. Let's see, military actions. Declare war. Papal States wouldn't join me. A lot of their other factions wouldn't matter too much. Cologne would be probably who I'd focus on first, almost. I feel like we'd focus a lot on being more defensive with them. Number-wise, it's very even. So they've got, yeah, 582 regulars. I have 655 regulars, and I've got more manpower than them. Because they're the biggest thing. If I win this war... Actually, I should do this first before I check. Do it this before. Ah, I'm 20 off. I'm 20 territories off from being able to form Germany. So we can't immediately form it just yet. Okay, because I was going to say, oh man, let's form Germany and then start the war. But no. So I think what I'm going to do is... Okay, so it was... if I declare war right now against you guys... So Bohemia, Aquitaine, Artois, Austria, Brunswick, Cologne. Yeah, Cologne will be able to get us here. Does Brabant join in? Poland does. Teutons, Württemberg. I do have peace with you guys, though. Because if we did our Imperium Casus Belli... Yeah, we don't have much of an issue from that. Yeah, we'd take a small hit for that. I can't convince the Pope to join this, sadly. Is there anybody else that would maybe like to be my ally right now? I don't know if it's going to be the case due to the fact that I have so many people that, let's see, Verona. Verona would be okay being in my ally. Naples would too. Let's try. I have enough to probably get both. And to probably actually maybe just take Verona right now. Otherwise, we have to wait 4 months. Would that be enough? Verona wouldn't join. Cowards. Okay, let's fight this. I think we can do this. I will probably try and focus down Cologne first. I feel like I will want to focus on trying to whittle down Bohemia's military and then go after them. Because they will outnumber us initially a little bit. But I think I am strong enough that I can fuck them up. I've now got 7 armies. So I can easily, like, start mass... Like, I'll at least always be able to have at least 1 army always going for sieges. And then the rest can try and maybe focus more on killing things. But I say we do this now. Because, yo, declare war. I want all of Bohemia. Let's go. I am just such a cocky fucking faction right now at this point in time with how I've been able to expand into their shit. So yeah, we'll try and have this. So we're going to stay very condensed right now. I will focus on trying to get rid of these smaller factions first. Okay, yeah, you guys are the other ones joining in. Beautiful. I want your territory. Because, yeah, we'll start spraying out initially. I'll try and first see how bad it is with you guys if I'm going to need to send more armies on top of each other. Or if I have enough artillery that you guys get the max bonus without any issues. So, right there. Right there. And then I'll have this army stay back. And you're just going to basically watch and see where they're going. If they bring reinforcements to try and liberate one of these sieges, I will go help out. And then let's see. So you guys are all maxing out. Beautiful. That's what I want to see. But yeah, we'll try and get rid of Cologne first. Because number-wise... Yeah, I didn't even raise my levies right now. I just have just my regulars, and that's okay. So I don't think I need to really worry too much about that. Some of you aren't maxing them out. Yeah, it depends on if you guys are... Oh! The game is now just paused. So that is technically the last... Let's see, what is our score? Our score was 6,623. So... Okay, we just didn't have the points there. I am going to continue. Because I guess we hit the max age for time. But I want... Honestly, maybe I should have this just be the last episode for today. Because of the fact we actually hit this. I can form Germany. I feel like I maybe need to save my next campaign to try and, like, get all the hegemonies. For, like, when I play as, like, the Byzantines or something like that. Like, that's when I could see, like, really doing that with. But no, maybe this actually works as a good final video. I'm going to continue playing. For sure. But, yeah, we just hit the final end of the age stuff, so there's no more scripts and everything like that. But that's okay. And then this is where they're jumping in on me. So this is why I had the extra army. Because our top goal is to focus on taking out armies. So if you guys bring armies to try and fight me, I will specifically try and focus them down. But no, maybe it will be better if we have it so that today is the last episode, possibly. Jesus, they are saying a lot over here. Because then I get to start a campaign in the Americas. Ooh, damn, that was brutal on my end. Okay, let's regroup before we go for that again. Yeah, regroup here. And my forces are being pushed back there. Regroup, regroup, regroup. We gotta focus on killing and focus on taking out as many as we can. Let's make sure we're staying in my territory. Yeah, they did more damage than we did. I know initially, until we finally properly beat back a good sizable chunk of the enemy armies, this is going to be a bit closer. I can get rid of Cologne here. I want to keep you guys there. You guys are healing. Okay, so what we're probably going to do is split into 2 groups. I want to siege, but I think we need to focus on killing first. So let's try and get up here. We'll have 3 of my armies go take out this chunk from Cologne. I'm going to have you guys heal up. And then once you guys are in tip-top shape, I will try and actually go for this siege. As we need to try and whittle down the forces of Bohemia. Move in a bit. We're going to have some stuff occupied for a bit, but that's okay. There. Let's get this guy. Because now we'll start trying to whittle down their troops. We gotta. I don't like how you guys are winning your fights. I'm taking more casualties. I need to look at your guys' armies. Try and see the difference, because right now we're losing these fights. Numerically, I'm doing okay. So this one's it was better. Okay, I'm still killing more than they are, but my morale is being hit more. Okay, I am doing good damage, but we're taking good morale damage. Might be the unit types we're utilizing. Reinforcing there. Like, we just need to win this one war and then we become Germany. Oh, I want that so badly. I do know part of it is the fact that I don't have my levies raised. That's one of the bigger issues. So if I raise my levies... Gives more numerical advantage. You guys raised. So let's go with that. Some of you won't be able to be set up the way I want you to. It's okay. But no, I need to look and see. So, vision over this army. I want to try and see like what is in that force. Let's see. So 15, 6, 12, and can I see what kind you have? You guys also have grenadiers. You have light dragoons. Okay, so that's something different. And flying battery. Military. Regular levies. Light dragoons take more morale damage, but they have more initiative. They deal less strength damage. Because I've got these guys. Okay, so that's the biggest thing, is they have better initiative. Okay. So that's probably why we're losing those fights. I could make an army of just dragoons. I'm tempted to try and do that. Let's first try the idea of let's gather together with my forces of levies first. And then we'll try that. Because number-wise, I've killed 142,000. They've killed 223,000. Waiting on my levies to be raised. And ideally, I know I have more manpower than they do, so hopefully I should be able to push them back more than they can push me back. So eventually I will win. But you know what? I'm honestly not opposed to the idea of trying to have it so we have like one more army that is literally just dragoons. But maybe I shouldn't make that. I'll just, because I don't want to use up all my manpower. Let's just try this at the moment. Like, you guys over here easily win those fights. Like, we can do well. I think it's the initiative aspect. Because like over here, easily killed them. And then we have it so we're bringing in all my levies now, so we'll have more troops. So, like, you guys go gather over here. And I'll have all the other ones that are over here. More so down from around here, basically. you guys all group up. Because yeah, we'll try and have you guys all group up together. The levies might provide enough of a bonus. We'll see. I'd like to keep trying to siege them, but we might not be able to for right now. I need to focus on what we can do about just trying to whittle down their troops. Yeah, because with my levies raised, yeah, they still outnumber us. Don't like how things are over here. But I shouldn't be forced to withdraw and give up so quickly in this war. That's the thing. I know eventually, over time, I can win the fights. It's just we have to make sure that they don't force me to just end the war, because it's like, well, you've taken too much damage, you have to end the war. Sucks to be you. So, as long as it's not that, then we should be okay. And I will try and have it so we'll focus on trying to get rid of one faction at a time if we possibly can. Because if we can try and have it so like, oh, let's get rid of Cologne first, and then we can try and focus on... oh, not that. Oh, that just fell instantly. Beautiful. So yeah, let's just try and have it so right now, let's just have a massive blobs. Try and focus on sieging down Cologne at the moment. And if I can get them to be whittled down, if it's just me versus Bohemia, like if they want to try and siege some of these areas, feel free. I'll try and have it so we can push back over there a little bit later. Like I think these guys down here would be better to hit, because they're a bit more vulnerable right now compared to those other massive blobs. Okay, so things have been progressing. They're starting to technically push it a little bit more in their favor, which is kind of irritating. But we have been able to have it so what I'm doing is still focusing on sieging. I have tried that what we're going to do is I'm going to start changing, because it does look like, when I was looking at it, my cav is what was taking the most damage. So I think it was the cavalry's issue, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to update these armies just a little bit, where I'm trying to give... so I gave you guys a new name to remind myself. Oh, okay. I gave you guys some light dragoons, and I gave some sharpshooters, so I have a little bit of both. And it's not just grenadiers. That way we can try and say, okay, hey, we're going to try and differentiate our armies a little bit to see if that's going to help. And I'm still trying to focus on just, hey, focus down the forces of... I'll try and focus down these guys, ideally, first. Get rid of Cologne. That'll be one faction out of the way. And I don't have enough money, I don't think, to update every army to get them all those units, but I at least put them into the Doppelsoldners, and then also into the Knights of the Empire. Because ideally right now, that's probably the reason why I've been losing this fight, is the fact that like my cav have been just getting destroyed. That's a problem. But let's see, because at the moment right now with Cologne, yeah, we're starting to get it more in our favor. This area hasn't fallen yet. I love how some of these areas are falling really quickly, which is really good. So the faster we can fully occupy the forces of Cologne, the better. Because I think I'm going to basically want to try and focus on the western side first, get these guys under control, and if I can, I'll try and do fights against Bohemia, but we want to try and take advantage of the fact of trying to recover our manpower, because I've been kind of losing my fights against them. Because essentially, I need this area occupied, and then I think just this one, and that's all the castles, and then we'll have all of Cologne fully occupied. So hopefully that will then fall and go to us. Because I'm just worried about the military stuff, and so like I will keep trying to when we can. So like the other army in this force here, siege was successful. Yeah, you guys are succeeding these sieges really quick, which is good. Ooh, another cabinet seat. Good. That'll help me kind of get more integration right now. And actually, what else do we have for research? If anything, I need to get more stuff from military, if there's anything to help out with that. Is there nothing? There's recruitment speed. Reinforce speed. Army movement speed. Siege ability. Assault ability. We are starting to run out of things to research. Army morale. Because it's mainly the fact that we've been eating our asses kicked a little bit. Monthly war exhaust should be nice to have that go down a little bit. That might be all there is for military. Like, yeah, we're going to actually be able to fully do all the research now at this point in time with this campaign. So just finish everything else up. There's nothing else left really that matters, so just get it all. Yeah, I think today is going to be the last episode. The fact that I just want to make sure, like, the goal of this campaign was to form Germany. And we're going to be able to do that. We just have to win this war. I think we'll have another campaign in the future be the one that we, like, try and conquer more. Got that. There's still a lot of crap here. Most of it is mainly some of these mills. So that. Crown power. Just have all that queued up. Army maintenance, first rate ship, promotion speed. God, how would I even try and get to this point before the end of the era? Because I was so far behind still in research, Jesus. Factory, paper mill. Still a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's everything. So that's everything all queued up now. And then I now have a new guy, so he's going to be focusing on integrating more territory. So keep integrating, and then I'll hire a new guy. But essentially now, we've almost got Cologne fully occupied. Once we can get them out of the war, we can focus on Brabant and everybody else over here. And then I'll slowly, as we have the money, keep trying to add those additional units into my armies, and hopefully that'll give us the edge against Bohemia. Because I think that's the thing. It's like they have just dragoons, so their cav has the initiative over my cav, which is a problem. Okay, it actually takes too much to get all of Cologne all at once, but I can at least get them now with a little bit of their territory and then a little bit of money, so we can at least kick Cologne now out of the war. So that's one person now out of the way. So we'll now try and have it so we'll keep focusing on other people now. So we'll keep trying to focus on stuff around here. I still think a lot of these smaller factions will be better to go after for right now. So I'm going to try and liberate a little bit of my stuff. Let's focus on Brabant and everything over here for right now, as I've now taken some more territory. And then I'm going to have it so that primarily, it's mainly defender taking. Defender taking is the biggest issue. Maybe it'll occupy a little bit of stuff around here. I'm still worried about how many troops they have. I think I do want to try and go over here and kill you guys. So if I'm going to do that, that was with not you guys. So at the moment, I've made these three armies here all have bonuses, or different cav units and infantry. So they might be the best forces to try and deal with the forces of... Oh my god. Jesus. But let me like try and liberate this spot here first, and then I think I'm gonna try and take these guys, and let's go try and kill these troops over here, I think. And then I can leave you guys back here to keep trying to focus on a little bit more of the territory back here. Okay, we had a fight against Württemberg, and it actually went pretty well. I'm now going to try and see if this is going to go better against Bohemia. Because again, we have to start whittling down their forces to properly win. Technically, actually, with the land I took from... Yeah, we're almost there. The land I took from Cologne, that almost got me to the point where I needed to be. Because right now I'm trying to get you guys to kind of alternate who's getting to heal right now. Where's the other army in here? So I can let him heal up as well. Where is he? Jesus Christ. There he is. Oh wait, do I only have two armies in here? Oh no, that's what it was. You lost your general. Okay, so you lost your general, so there we go. So those three armies, then it's you. Oh, I thought it said you were at 47,000. Strength, there we go. Oh no, yeah, okay, so you guys are almost fully healed up there. Okay, good. Well, we've got this army. Let's see how you do. They're probably going to bring reinforcements in. It says I lose. they're still just doing so. I think I just had too many grenadiers. Yeah, like, I take a lot more morale damage than they do. Yeah, I lost a lot of guys there. That is... concern. I have to, like, retrofit my entire military. Like, I'm not winning those fights against Bohemia, which is concerning. I've got generals in the armies. Oh, that's so much gold. I've actually... Oh, no, I'd run out of troops, though, if I did that. I mean, recruitment speed... Like, I am pushing them back, slowly but surely. I will be able to. Number-wise, they've got... it's just you guys are occupying so much crap. Like, I've been able to kick out one force. If we can keep kicking more people out, that'd be great. I do hate how it's like all this is given over to Bohemia. Like, I'm trying to focus on this stuff here, trying to get you guys out of here as well. I might just have to just focus only on kicking you guys out, because, like, I'm just kicking my ass kicked by Bohemia. The only difference I've noticed is the unit types, is they have just completely different cav and infantry than I do. And so their sharpshooters and cav get to go first, and I think they're just kicking my cav's ass. I've tried to have it so we can get a couple of other unit types, but it still doesn't seem to be helping a ton. Maybe the ruler there. So many marriages arranged, Jesus. Let's try and get Brabant out of here too. As I might just have to ignore them for a bit. Like, I'll try and retrofit my armies. It doesn't seem like getting those other unit types helped out a ton, though. Yeah, because, like, when I can get the jump on you guys and you're a far smaller army, I start out doing really well. Once you bring in enough, though, like, we just start taking a lot of damage. It's got to be the cav. Because, so... infantry, they actually had more infantry there. No, I had more infantry. I had more cavalry. I had more artillery. Yeah, like, size-wise, I had far more troops. But the... Okay, so infantry has inflicted similar amounts. It's the cav. The cav is taking way more damage. Yeah, artillery takes about the same. It's my cavalry. My cavalry is my weakest point here. So that's the reason why we're losing these fights here. Because I need to actually try and get to their capital here. Otherwise, they'll be able to force a white peace. So I was trying to see if I could push on in with you guys. So I think I need to just get more cav. I need to get more light dragoons in there. Because I can almost get Brabant out of here. So I'll have you guys... Yeah, you guys will pull back. I do actually have a good amount of money still. I'm going to probably try and grab... I think that just finished up over here. Yep. So I should be able to now... I'm not going to be able to get all of them, but I can get a good chunk. Or I think I'm just going to be pretty happy with just taking this from Brabant to get you guys out of here. Because then that'll be another faction out of the way. Because I think I'm just going to leave you guys for just continuous sieging. Just keep sieging stuff around here. Try and finish up these wars on this end. And try and liberate this stuff. While this army here, I think you guys... I need to get to a point where you can actually win against... Okay, just split it up. You have so you guys can actually win a fight against these guys. So try and regroup. Try and regroup. You need a general again. And it's my cavalry. It's literally just my cavalry is the problem. So I'm just going to keep getting more light dragoons for you guys. Because that's the issue. It's like you guys are just getting your asses kicked, and I think it's the initiative part. So I will try and just get more light dragoons around here for you guys. So, like, you need some more. I'll get you guys some more. So there. Berserker Brigade, another name I gave out for you guys. Because I'm doing that as a way to remind myself, okay, I gave these guys units. Let me keep that in mind. So you can get some light dragoons as well. And then I'll have it so we then need to go to you guys. Do you have any... No, you don't have any sharpshooters. It doesn't seem like the infantry is the issue. It feels like it's the cav. Because then they kind of just like flank me, so... you need to get some cav too, but you actually need to get 6 units of cav. So I'll try that. Let you guys kind of heal up, because I'm using up so many troops right now, which is kind of a problem. Because of the fact that they're winning against me in these fights. So I'm not actually doing that much damage to them, which sucks. Like, I've been able to kick out some people. Absolutely. I've been able to kick out some factions. That was my... Okay, so that was those guys. But yeah, this army here... Because you guys hold well. Yeah, like this right here, now I'm winning because I have far more troops than them and I can kind of surround them. It's when they have enough troops that their cav just starts winning against mine is the issue. Yeah, that's the reason, yes. Like right here, they only had 4,000 cav units, and because of that, my cav was able to easily win even if they had the initiative advantage there. Yeah, so you guys kind of stay here, get the cav bonuses. And then trying to get more of you guys to leave here. I think this guy actually might leave in a second once I occupy that stuff. Do you have no castles? I don't think you have any single castle in this area. So if we set peace, I can just take all your shite. There we go. Yeah, because I'm starting to get this to kind of push it into my favor a little bit more over here, which is good. So even if we're kind of struggling a little bit over against Bohemia, I can now form Germany. And then this also gives me access to three new things of possible advances. So the Imperial Road Network, trade maintenance, and then possible artists. But we are going to form the Imperial German Republic. Ah, it's beautiful. So we have been able to form it. And that also now gives us governors, prestige cabinet slots. I think I now have another cabinet slot. Also, do you guys want to leave? Because I have your one territory, but because I haven't occupied enough of your other land, you won't leave. Which bugs me. Because you still won't. Yeah, I'd have to actually like occupy some of your vassals over here, and I don't want to do that. Which annoys me. Because I need to get this to 10% for them to actually accept that idea. Irritating, but should be fine. And then these are just my levies. Yeah, these are my levies. I'm gonna have you just go start sieging some stuff down here. But not like we've got those troops, got more light dragoons now. Might wait until one more month. Because I need to start killing these guys off. I do have another cabinet slot. So I would say keep integrating people. The more we integrate, the more we can get more manpower from that. And just get increased control and everything like that. So I'd say we just keep trying to do that. Yeah, because if we can start... Well, actually, okay, so for right now, I think you guys... beeline down over here. I need to go actually pressure their capital. And ideally capture it. Because if I don't, I'm going to be forced into a white piece. So I think I should just go make my way over here with you guys. And then I'll try and see if I can just walk past them. I don't want to actually engage in a fight with here. So we're just trying to walk past, go to Praha, occupy Praha. So just kind of walk on past them. Go straight up to Praha. Do not hit that city. Go for Praha. You have to actually threaten them, otherwise this is just going to be forced into a white piece. Okay. Keep occupying guys around here. Because essentially I'll just try and have those other forces be the ones... Oh, hello there. Do you want to fight me? This army I should be able to win against. Because it's when they have less than 50,000, usually I just straight up win. It's when we get into these massive fights... Yeah, like that force there. Individually, yeah, we can start like winning against these guys. So we're doing some good damage. There we go. And then yeah, we're threatening Praha now. Oh, literally there's like nobody in there. So yeah, just let me steal all your shit. And then cabinet action signed. You need to keep integrating territories. I just do not like how many troops I've used up. Army maintenance, 15,000. I do not like that. I'm just gonna expand you guys. I might have it so for this army here, unless you guys actively start, let's see, nothing to refill that garrison with. Okay. Because I need to start liberating more areas, because that's probably the main thing. Why? Because I'm just going down on troops. Yeah, so I need to start liberating these spots. And I've got not a ton left in terms of monthly manpower, but I am starting to beat back Bohemia. I am starting to now notice a good difference. I just need to make sure that this number can start going positive again. So hopefully I can start killing these forces more, which I am now. That's what I want to see. Yeah, we just had that initial threat against them where we just didn't have the best setup to win against their armies, but now we do. Which is good. So we're starting to win some of those fights now. Keep pressuring them. And ideally... yeah, my army maintenance is just really high. Double soldiers. So it's mainly you guys. I probably need to disband some of those cav units, honestly. Because if we have to switch more to my other types... like, I have the money. I don't have the troops. So I'll just double check again every once in a while. So now we're trying to build those. Bailiffs don't help out with monthly manpower. Naval batteries don't help out with monthly manpower. Yeah, it's mainly the conscription centers where I'm doing that to try and bolster it up. But I do think I might just have to, like, get rid of some of this cav. You guys are winning more. So maybe I just get rid of the... like, have it be 6 and 6. So I get rid of 6 of the cuirassiers. And have 6 light dragoons. Because I have basically 50% more troops in these armies than the other ones. But, yeah, I probably should do that. Actually, I just realized actually the reason why it was. Their frontage is higher than mine. Because that's actually the bigger issue. They're able to deploy more guys at the same time compared to me. So that's probably the reason why, actually. But hey, I have it so we did kind of fix up my stuff a little bit more. And if anything at all, the military of Bohemia is starting to go down. Yeah, I still have more troops than them. Which, actually, I think that's actually related more to the values. So, we are currently, are we focused more on quality or quantity? So we focused on quantity. So, possible frontage, army maintenance. But we're kind of in the middle, so we actually don't get a lot of bonuses from it. Because if we did on quality, it would be more maintenance, initiative, military tactics, recovery speed, and then this one is possible frontage, army maintenance, army initiative, food consumption. So that might be part of it. I know, like right now at least, we're pushing them back, and actually I could technically if I wanted to. Oh no, they don't want that at all. I was gonna say try and offer them a peace treaty, but they don't want to accept that at all. Because at least right now... oh, you get these territories too. Ask for them as well? Let's see if it'll go through, because the more of these guys I can just get to leave, the better. Oh, yeah, they'll actually go through with that. Let me take all those. Technically there's like this little spot too. Just need to take that, and that's the last area over here. Because we are doing damage to Bohemia's military, I just need to make sure that, if I can, I need to find their individual armies and focus them down. Also, I should remember for you, for under covert, let me do the infiltrate administration. That way I can see where your armies are. Because I want to try and find individual armies you guys have that are pretty small, and I can kill. If you guys can reinforce, I don't really want to go try and hit that army. So that's like the biggest thing for us right now. Let's see. Armies reinforcing. We're losing more military manpower. Ah, I don't like that. I really do need to start liberating stuff. That's the biggest chunk of it, is the reason why. So I've started just to accept more people as white pieces. And essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm now trying to liberate my territory over here. And I still hate how, like, this fight here, I'm still losing so many men in comparison to them. I lost that fight still. It's like, goddamn. Bohemia wants to take territory from me for it to end the war, which I want to say no. But they keep kicking my army's asses, and it's bugging the hell out of me. Like, I've basically won my victory conditions for, like, how I view this campaign. Like, hey, we've been able to form Germany. I was just surprised at the fact that, like, I could have sworn that for troops, I would have not had to want to focus on units that have, like, take more morale damage and stuff like that. Like, is initiative really that powerful? Like, that's what it feels like? And I guess that's something I'm just learning, that maybe initiative means way more than I was expecting it to. Because at this point in time right now, I don't like how I'm losing a lot of troops. Like, honestly, I can try and just have it so, like, these armies right here. I can just switch out all your cav for just light dragoons and see if it does better. Because right now, I'm losing so many troops, which concerns me. I could just, like, get, like, rid of, like, one army, and I'd be fine, more than likely. Because I made an extra army. If I have it so I'm only 6 armies, I think it would be fine. So, like, there was, this force here. If I get rid of you, I can just disband this force, and then that'll bring all those guys back into my pool. And then I will have less army maintenance. So that way we'll actually start gathering more troops. Because as long as I'm gathering more troops than I'm losing, that's all that really matters. But I might try with the other armies, try and switch those guys out and see maybe that will do better. Because again, it's just, I did not realize that initiative is that powerful. Honestly, I'm actually going to take this just, if I just have them humiliate me, Bohemia wins this war. I'm going to do that because I'm actually almost out of troops, which is sad. I have been able to form Germany. Like, we are this massive chunk. I'm irritated that I think it was I think it was either the initiative stuff or it was the frontage. One of those two things, because I technically did not focus on military as much for advancements. Every advancement, I think Bohemia might have, and so that's the reason why, like, their troops, god damn, they kicked my ass. Yeah, it's just rebellion. Yeah. Small chunk rebellion. It's just, oh my god. Like, my manpower stuff is now starting to go back up now, but it's just like, oh god, that was... that war did allow us to form Germany. I'm sad that, like, I was straight up starting to lose it at the end there. Because they were just kicking my ass. I know that it's probably the fact that, like, when we did the administrative focus, we kept making sure that our economy is insane. It straight up is. Like, I'm wealthier than Bohemia, but I think they focused a lot more on this. They've got a tax base of like 15,000. I've got a tax base of 27,000. I have an insane economy. But I don't have the troops to back it up, which is the issue. I wonder, is there a way for me to see where I put my focuses in for each of the arrows? I don't think so. But that's probably like my best guess. But it's just like sad that like I actually got my ass kicked by Bohemia. Like we won our goal in the end. because of the fact that we were able to claim enough territory to become Germany. And it is beautiful seeing that we've been able to unify. It's a little still got a little bit of border gore here with you guys. But I'm pretty proud of ourselves. From starting from a singular damn city, this is great. I do think we're probably going to have it so this is the last episode for this campaign. Because at this point... Oh, also I should... No, I have not raised. Because, yeah, while we could have it so we go try and conquer more and more of Europe, I don't know if we need to do that. I kind of like the idea of saving that for a different campaign, where it's like this one, the main challenge was being able to properly say, yes, we can form a unified country starting from one city. And I'm pretty happy about that. I'm very happy about how things went. We started getting insane later on. Our economy is insane. It's just my military can't keep up, which is kind of a problem. Like, even me trying to make sure that I am constructing as many... Yeah?
We're heading out to run an errand.
Okay.
We'll try and be back sooner than later, but Lucius wants snuggles.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you guys are heading out, you can just leave the door open. Like, even with me constructing as many conscription centers as possible, my troops are just not nearly as high as I would like them to be. Part of it might be it's saying, like, okay, here we have Frankfurt, the conscription center in there, just doesn't have anybody employed. I believe it's because of my levies. Yeah. It's like... Yeah, because of us raising our levies, it made it so these are less efficient. So that's a pretty big chunk of it. Also, my building level is actually higher than I'm supposed to have right now in here. Interesting. Oh yeah, like this one literally has like none of them employed. Yeah, because like even still, we tried to have it so we had as much of our like I got really used to the forces of. Let's see. The Hospitalers had literally unlimited troops. We got to a point where we actually had quite a bit too, but still not nearly as powerful. Still not nearly as powerful in terms of that. But no, I'm pretty happy with how this went. I think we'll basically be done here soon. I think this will be the last episode. I think it's a good place to end. We were able to form the German Republic. I could have it so we do continue more. I just don't know if we want to, because like I kind of feel a little weird that like we did hit the end of the age limit. So I feel like anytime I hit that limit, that is where I kind of have to view that like, okay, the campaign is done this video, because this is the first time that happened. Where it's like, oh, our original goal, we hadn't been able to reach that just yet. I am still strength rank 1, like as terms of great powers, which I very much appreciate. I absolutely love that. But I think the fact that because we focus so much on our economy, like my economy's insane. Straight up, my economy is just straight up insane. And I hate that I technically can't, like here, let me just spend 96k to build railroads. My economy is insane, but I don't have the manpower to back up what my economy can afford. Like, straight up. I got to the point where my economy, normally before, I was dropping down my army maintenance and support maintenance to try and save me more money. In this campaign, I don't give a shit. Who cares about that? It's like, why would I care about how much money I'm spending? Like this army here is... It takes about like 500 gold per army. So that's 3,000 gold per army I have. Just straight off just the income alone of what I have. I could field 9 more armies if I could afford the manpower. So like our economy is insane. But I just don't have the manpower for it. And that's something I is very different with the fact like me not being a military order is like having to pay attention to that more. I probably should have made sure that I focused more on. So for values, I should have made sure I focused on free subjects more, because I want to make it so, hey, we have really good promotion speed. I just didn't focus on that as much as I should. I made sure I focused on land a lot, but I needed to make sure I focused on free subjects more and have more promotion speed. And also, this is all stuff I'm actually kind of realizing like right now on how I'm going to have to play differently for the Aztec faction when we play them next. Because for those guys, I have to dominate the Americas so that eventually I can try and come on over and invade Europe. So, in terms of let's see, proximity speeds, I like centralization. Yeah, I like centralization more, so I think we'll have to have it so like we'll focus those guys on centralization. I usually like going more with innovative so that we can try and research faster. Spiritualist or humanist, I don't know, some of these might be different with those guys too, but this one usually it's kind of either or. Spiritualist I kind of just go towards a lot. Assimilation, conversion speed, I'd prefer more assimilation speed, honestly. But having more clerks in areas is not a bad thing for us as well. But I do kind of like that we stayed with the Merchant Republic the entire way through. And like, hey, we focused on having a ridiculous economy. And if people would actually let me buy territories, I could probably just expand that way. Which honestly, I'm actually curious to see, like, if I tried to buy territory from people. I know I'm at war right now, so like this won't allow me to until this is over with. But I make so much money per month. And I'm not even the richest faction, which is fucking crazy to me. In terms of relations, you guys still have more. Like, I've got a good monthly income. But like, damn, these guys are still doing better. Still. Oh, they have 2,000 regions. That's why. Oh, God. Yeah, they have 2,000 regions. God, I want to see what the other side of the world looks like. Because that's you guys. You have 2,000. Damn. It's just... Oh, there's another Goodbye. But no, I'm pretty happy with this as campaign. I'm hoping you guys are too. I'm just rambling right now and just talking about random shit. But just trying to think of like how I think I want to like change things for the future. More discipline's not bad. Definitely going more with free subjects. So we have the promotion speed, free trade versus mercantilism. Honestly, either one works fine. Belligerence makes it so we have less antagonism gain, but people hate us more for our religion and stuff. Yeah. So more antagonism gain from diplomacy, more negative opinion from borders. Yeah. I feel like as the Aztecs, I'm gonna have to go with offensive. Offensive land, free subjects, centralization, innovative. Otherwise, and then I don't know necessarily what's better versus quality versus quantity. So army initiative is initiative of regiment in battle. Military tactics, is the stand taken of a regiment in combat. Initiative has it so. I probably feel like we'd want to go more with the quality. That's what I feel like. And I know we went with this one. Absolutism is on we get this one. Nah, we don't. But no, I feel like I'm pretty content with this campaign ending today. Because of the fact I'm probably gonna have to just like put that on myself. Like, okay, anytime we can get to the 1837, that's when we finish the campaign. And hopefully we can finish whatever goals we set out for ourselves by then. Because no, I had a lot of fun with this campaign. I'm so happy that I started from a tiny single city. And I formed fucking this. I'm so fucking proud of myself for that. Absolutely. So I am going to be done for today with this campaign. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. Love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign, your thoughts in general. But this is Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time.